Happy Vlogmas and welcome to Adventure Sean. It's the 8th of December 2021 and in tonight's video I'm going to be taking you for a tour all the way around the best Christmas lights here in London. I'm starting off here at the top of Oxford Street, just outside Marble Arch Station. I'm going to walk all the way down Oxford Street, we'll have a look around Regent Street, Carnaby Street, Leicester Square, Covent Garden and so much more. So get ready to feel very festive as we go and see the best Christmas lights here in the big city. Well, I've had some brand new Christmas lights for this year down here on Oxford Street and they look absolutely fantastic, don't they? I mean, if I zoom in a little bit more, you get a better view at them. Yeah, all the strands hanging down, all the wonderful stars. It really is gorgeous. Yeah, I'm going to head down this way towards Selfridges. You've got some nice lights just here on the left as well. Very linear, aren't they, those? Whoever put them up did a fantastic job to get them all nice and straight in a line. But here we go. I'm not going to be riding around on one of them. I'm going on foot tonight, and I'll tell you what, we're going to get some steps in. Well, I've only been walking for about 5 minutes so far since I left Marble Arch Station. Got a nice dancing Christmas tree in one of the windows here to Selfridges. But yeah, really nice looking at all the window displays, all the lovely lights down here as well. Yeah, not too busy at all tonight walking down here. It's actually a Sunday evening, so obviously the shops are all closed. But yeah, all the lights are still on and all the window displays look really nice. Yeah, Sunday night can be a perfect night for actually strolling around, not being too busy and taking in the wonderful festive atmosphere. Yeah, lots of the shops down here put on some awesome displays, like the Watches of Switzerland shop just over there. That's nice, isn't it? How it's got all the garlands around there. Beautiful. And yeah, all the trees as well. I've got all the LED lights in, but I think we'll cross over because normally Selfridges looks even more impressive from a distance. And here we go. This is exactly why I crossed over, because you get to appreciate Selfridges even more from a distance. All the wonderful lights on there, thousands of lights. And yeah, looking down Oxford Street and seeing all them strands hanging up as well. And yeah, you can look across and see all the wonderful windows over at Selfridges just there. Fantastic. But of course, there's so much more than just Selfridges that do impressive lights down here. John Lewis, they normally have a really nice display, and various other shops. So yeah, we're going to carry on walking down this way. So of course, when you're making your way down Oxford Street looking at all the Christmas lights, definitely recommend just coming next to Bond Street Tube Station and veering off to the right just here to come and see all of these amazing lights and the beautiful tree on South Molton Street. But yeah, here you go, got this massive tree. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Look at the size of that, it's probably about 40, 50 foot. Like, beautiful. Yeah, you've also got all of the archways down here as well. So yeah, we'll go and have a closer look at all of these. I'll tell you what, they're so bright, these archways, aren't they? Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, they really light up all the buildings at either side. And yeah, of course, with there being a little bit of rain earlier tonight as well, means that the floor is all lit up blue as well. And yeah, just glimmering with all the lights. But yeah, these are beautiful. There's another tree down at the other end there as well. And yeah, we'll spin around this way, show you back in that direction as well. So yeah, you got lots of these archways all the way down here. A couple of Christmas trees, and yeah, really magical, great to see. And of course, they make an absolutely fantastic photo opportunity. So I carried on walking a little bit further down Oxford Street, and yeah, about another 5 minutes into the route, I just took another right turn and made it over here to New Bond Street to come and see these wonderful feathers over at the side. Yeah, and if I zoom in for you, you'll probably get a bit of a better perspective of them all. That's the beauty of this camera. Yeah, you got Fenwick just off to the left there as well. Of course, I mentioned that in Vlogmas just a few days ago. So yeah, check it out. They're from Newcastle upon Tyne, and I went to their original store, which was really cool. Big department store chain. But yeah, the lights look absolutely wonderful down here, don't they? We'll go and have a closer look over here. Here we go then, right outside Fenwick. Here's a nice zoom up there towards the huge chandelier hanging up above the street. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And I like how all these lights are on static as well. They're not flashing. Like, yeah, it's really nice just seeing them lining the streets. Absolutely beautiful. Well, yeah, we'll take a left again and head back up onto Oxford Street. House of Fraser always do a fantastic job with their Christmas lights. Yeah, all strands hanging down from the building. It's similar to John Lewis that we can see just next to it up there with all the nice strands. But yeah, as you can see, it's got a closing down sale going on at the moment. So yeah, another high street store that looks like it's going to be closing, unfortunately. I mean, Debenhams, a little bit further down Oxford Street, that's all just closed up now and empty. It is a shame for the high streets. I mean, what's happened with the pandemic has just kind of been the nail in the coffin for a lot of these big high street stores and smaller stores. You know, it is such a shame. There was certainly a lot of issues before that with online shopping and how that's really took off. It has affected the high street, but yeah, the pandemic's just been, you know, a big part in a lot of shops closing as well, which is really sad actually, because there's nothing quite like walking around and doing your shopping, especially at Christmas time. But yeah, as you can see, all the lovely lights continue. Strands all the way across Oxford Street. Yeah, you got John Lewis that have got some really nice tech over here, and on the camera it shows up really good. So yeah, you can see they've got all patterns that are going across in their lights, like you got Christmas trees, presents up there as well. Yeah, that's a really nice effect from John Lewis up there. Some pretty awesome tech. Had an upgrade since last year. So we're going to be leaving Oxford Street now and continuing on to Regent Street down towards Piccadilly Circus, and yeah, to see some of my favourite Christmas lights in the whole of London. I absolutely love these. We've got these massive angels that just hang above the streets. Let's go and take a look. Here we go then. This is why I love the lights here on Regent Street. You got the huge angels and they are all the way down. You got the fantastic architecture of the buildings. And then yeah, these absolutely wonderful lights all the way down. Yeah, it looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Thousands and thousands of lights twinkling away all the way down Regent Street. I've veered off Regent Street now to come and have a look here around Soho and see the fantastic lights all around Carnaby Street. Yeah, these are always brilliant around here. Yeah, so colourful as well, really nice and vibrant. So we'll head down this way and take a right, and then of course we'll be able to nip back onto Regent Street a little bit further down. Here we go, and this is why it's well worth coming for a little walk down Carnaby Street just here, because yeah, the installations that they do are always fantastic, and they tend to do a lot of stuff throughout the year around here as well, not just at Christmas time. But yeah, look at all the butterflies, it's so colourful, isn't it? So we're going to walk all the way down here. I can see a nice Union Jack down there as well. Love these nice big light bulbs hanging up down there as well. They're pretty cool, aren't they? Absolutely huge. Nice little bit of Soho ho ho. Merry Christmas. Back out here now then on Regent Street after a nice little detour there down Carnaby. But yeah, it's definitely worth having a walk down there if you're following this tour and want to see some of the best Christmas lights in London. It's just started to rain a little bit now, so hopefully it's not going to rain too heavy. But of course, always do my best to get the best footage that I can do for you all here on Adventure Sean. Right, let's head down this way towards Piccadilly Circus. No matter what time of year you come to London, Piccadilly Circus and Leicester Square is always fantastic, and it's got a really good atmosphere. But yeah, it's even better during the festive season. I love people having a ride round. We're actually going to head down in this direction now, see some more of the wonderful lights. And yeah, before we head down towards Leicester Square, I'm going to go and show you a huge department store that always does an epic Christmas display. Well, I don't think we could film this video without coming down here to Piccadilly and coming to see this. Fortnum & Mason with their absolutely amazing display just here. Look at that. So yeah, it says 2021 on the side, but also can you see all the different numbers down on the windows? It's basically a huge advent calendar that they set up here. So yeah, I'll give you a bit of a zoom in just so that you can see it a bit more. But yeah, each day that we get closer to Christmas, a different window lights up on the advent calendar. And yeah, you've got all the red lighting on there as well. There's Christmas trees, garlands, and also a fantastic window display down the bottom. So I'm going to cross over and we'll have a look at that. But with this, you also need to see it from a distance just to really get the sheer scale of this operation. It is massive. So I've crossed over now to see the awesome window installations. I'm loving them little guys down there. Yeah, you got the champagne bottles, mirror balls, baubles, oh, everything. There's lots of movement in the windows here. Oh, them cookies look nice, don't they? It's making me want some. Oh, how cool is this? Running around on a train track. Oh, wow. That is a really cool effect. I like how they're fastened to the middle section and that's what's actually spinning. The rabbits having a bit of a dance up there at the top. Oh, I don't think you can get much more Christmassy than this here in London. And yeah, look at all of the baubles around here. Outside this huge department store. Set across various different levels. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? All the candy canes in there. Hedgehog spinning round. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I love it. Oh, look at all the cheeses there as well. Oh, I love a bit of cheese. Fantastic, really nice to see that. I'm going to cross over one more time and see it from a distance because it looks so beautiful. It really does. Oh, I'm loving it. Absolutely brilliant. What a display. Oh, a big Christmas pudding there as well. All the robins, just the quality of this is incredible. How festive was that scene? Absolutely amazing. And yeah, it's only about a 5-minute walk down from Piccadilly Circus here, down to Fortnum and Mason. But yeah, anyway, we're going to carry on now through Piccadilly Circus and down to Leicester Square and have a look at the lights all around there. And there's also a Christmas market set up, so I'm hoping that it's still open this evening, so we're going to have a look round. I'm pretty sure it should be. We're not too late just yet. Well, you've got these absolutely huge stars all the way down here in Leicester Square. And yeah, they're fantastic. Very different as well. Yeah, they're massive, hanging from all the different buildings. London at Christmas really is unlike anywhere else that I've been to during the festive season. It's the atmosphere, it's the lights, it really is beautiful. Welcome to London's Leicester Square then, and yeah, you've got an event running here in Leicester Square through until the 9th of January. It's free entry, yeah, it's a Christmas market, some entertainment in there as well, and lots of different food stalls. Yeah, I'll take you through for a little look. So yeah, it's only quite a small area right here in the heart of Leicester Square. However, they've got lots packed in here and so many different food outlets as well, which is really nice. The smells throughout here, oh, it's amazing. So you got all sorts of different stalls around here, lots of food, but yeah, also you can get a lot of nice gifts around here as well. In Leicester Square, right next door to the Odeon, where they do all the big film premieres here in London. Yeah, it's beautiful, really nice. Yeah, free entry to come around here as well. We've got Clifford the Big Red Dog down here in Leicester Square as well. Yeah, an awesome fair opportunity. Well worth coming to see whilst he's here. I don't know how long he's going to be here for, but there you go. Clifford is even tied down. Oh, she's getting on top. Oh, she actually is. Yeah. Oh, I love it. So I've left Leicester Square then now and walked about 5 minutes round here to Covent Garden. It really is one of the highlights of Christmas here in London, and you're about to see why. All of the buildings down here covered in loads of lights. It looks like something out of a movie, it really does. You've also got what, in my opinion, is the best Christmas tree in London down here as well. So yeah, let's go and see it. Looks beautiful, doesn't it, with all the lights there on the buildings. As we turn the corner just here, here's the huge, spectacular Christmas tree. Wow, it's so grand and majestic, really nice. And look at the size of the tub that it's in at the bottom. It's crazy. Here we go. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, all the lights strobing around here as well. Yeah, this tree is covered in thousands of lights. It's a real tree, and yeah, it's always my favourite here in London. It's just so beautiful, isn't it? The camera doesn't do it justice, but yeah, it's white and also red, as we can see there. And yeah, this year they actually have a bit of a snowfall around here in the daytime. I think it's on the hour. Yeah, they've got some snowfall that happens around here. I don't think it'll be on this time. But yeah, it's definitely worth coming to see. It's beautiful around here though, isn't it? This is the heart of London at Christmas, you know, seeing all of this. Yeah, like, look at these people stood next to it. Shows just how big the tree is. This is like our Rockefeller in London when you come and see this. It's beautiful. The vibes in here are amazing. As we walk down through the old apple market here, look at the size of all the mistletoe and the big balls, mirror balls of course. Yeah, it's beautiful around here. Not to be missed if you're coming to London at Christmas time. Covent Garden, isn't it? And yeah, I love how they've always got some live music around here as well. Really makes it. But yeah, that was over in the North Hall. You've got the Central Avenue and also the South Hall here as well. Looks like there's another awesome photo op just down here. I love how they've got all these dining pods down here as well. Really nice, perfect on a cold evening. But you know what? I'm glad the rain stopped. Yeah, nice walking down here through this wonderful archway. Covent Garden is a must, and the decorations are so premium around here. So many nice food and drink items that you can get around here as well. And yeah, the restaurants and bars are fantastic. It's also right near to the Theatre Royal Drury Lane, that's also home to Frozen here on the West End. And that's literally just the theatre that you can see down there at the bottom. But yeah, beautiful Covent Garden. So Lego are also doing some advertising down here in Covent Garden at the moment. Yeah, they've got the carousel of creativity just here. Loads of Lego bricks, and yeah, it's all round like the shape of a carousel. That's awesome. I mean, it's too late for it now, but earlier in the day, yeah, you'd be able to walk in there, go and see Santa, Snowman, all made of Lego bricks, which is amazing. And talking of Frozen, the West End musical, they've got this nice little bit of advertising down here as well, with a fantastic photo opportunity. Look at this. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Yeah, I went to see Frozen. I did film a review here on Adventure Sean when I saw it a couple of months ago, so check it out if you've not already seen it here on the channel. Well, it's turned into quite a nice evening now for walking around London. Yes, it's pretty cold, but you know what? At least it's staying dry now. I was a little bit worried earlier on when we had the rain. We have made my way now down here to Trafalgar Square, only about a 10-minute walk from where I was just up in Covent Garden. We've come to see the little market they've got down here and also the Christmas tree. Here's a look then at the Christmas markets here in Trafalgar Square. Yeah, really nice setup. There we go, I like how Santa Claus has got a baguette just over there. Well, yeah, it's a great atmosphere down here, especially on a Sunday evening, quite late now. I didn't really think, much should still be open, but it is. I guess we are in London, the capital. Yeah, great setup down here. We'll have a further look around that corner in just a second. After showing you the tree, I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks okay, but compared to the one down in Covent Garden, yeah, it looks quite poor. It's the lights on it, to be honest. This tree gets gifted every year from Norway, which is really nice. Great story behind it. However, yeah, they could do with just putting some more lights on it. Like, the tree itself is tall. It could be beautiful if that was smothered in lights, but instead, it's just got them horrible string lights down from the top. An easy solution, takes about 10 minutes to put up. What they need to do is wrap lights all the way around it like they do in Covent Garden. It looks so much better. Yeah, Nelson's column just there. Got all the lions, of course. And yeah, great atmosphere around here. Yeah, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Here we go. Let's look at the stalls from around this side as well. Yeah, got a nice bit of music going on just over here. Bit of busking, lovely. Adds to the atmosphere. He is singing along just to the soundtrack in the background though, but I'll let him off. Might just be learning. Yeah, I like the addition of the markets up here in Trafalgar Square. It's also well worth coming down here if you fancy looking and having a photo with a big dollop of ice cream with a cherry on top. There you go, welcome to London. But anyway, as you can see, we're coming towards the end of this tour now. Of course, there's so many more places where you can go to see Christmas lights. These are just the main ones and some of my favourites. But yeah, I could do 2 or 3 of these going all around London seeing more. Down towards the Shard, there's some more Christmas markets around there, Tower Bridge, and so many other areas. There's also quite a lot of ice skating rinks as well throughout London. There's really so much to see. But I'm going to be wrapping up down by the London Eye, have a little look around that area, and yeah, just have a look at any lights along the way. Have a little walk down by the Strand, I think. So we've got some big baubles hanging up down here on the Strand, or at least I think the baubles anyway, with stars in. Yeah, you've got quite a few of those hanging all the way down this way. So I'll tell you what, I may as well walk down here and then yeah, take a right, cut through the buildings, and then we can cross over the bridge down onto South Bank. Well, also down here on the Strand, they've got a huge tree. Yeah, really nice, all the colour changing. Unfortunately, there's a few lights not working on there, but I'll let them off because it's all for a good cause. So yeah, it's the Tree of Kindness, and yeah, you can see all the things that you can actually donate using the QR code just there. There's also one of these up in Edinburgh, so check out that day of Vlogmas if you haven't already seen it. Really enjoyed my stroll around London tonight, taking it all in, and it's not been too busy at all with it being late on a Sunday evening. But yeah, there's a look down the River Thames and of course across to the world famous now London Eye. Like, everybody I think's heard of it. Originally it was supposed to only be temporary, but yeah, can you imagine if they removed it now? But yeah, you've also got County Hall that's nicely lit up down there as well. Very colourful tonight, of course, with the lights over on the London Eye. They can change them depending on different events and all sorts of different things going on. So yeah, looks great, doesn't it? So obviously we're quite far away and you can't see it that much from where I'm standing here. However, if I zoom in, you can just see the top of the Shard over there. And yeah, the Shard doing its Christmas lights, as we can see. Yeah, all flashing away. That's right at the top. Looks like a Christmas tree on top of a building from here, but when I zoom in, there you go. You can just see all the fancy lights there over on the Shard. Look at all the lights here in the buildings, and then down here on South Bank, it really is gorgeous. And yeah, as we look to the left there, you can see between the bridges, which yeah, another little food event that they've got going on down here over the festive season. Imagine they've got some live music going on down there as well. And yeah, I've also just found out, after a bit of research online, why the London Eye is lit up like that, because I got closer and I thought, hang on a minute, all the lights aren't working. But I found out why now. So yeah, they're celebrating the Jewish Festival of Light. So that is why it's lit up like it is, because it's supposed to represent flickering candles. So there you go, that's a one-off special. Like I was saying when we were walking over, that's the thing with the London Eye. Some nights it can do different things and yeah, celebrate different events and occasions. Something else that I really cannot wait for, that's hopefully happening in 2022, will be all the scaffolding coming down over on Elizabeth's Tower, Big Ben. Cannot wait for that, because the scaffolding's been on there for quite a few years now as they refurbish it. But yeah, cannot wait for that to be revealed. I tell you what though, what an absolutely fantastic evening I've had here in London. It's very quiet now around here by the London Eye, pretty late at night now. And yeah, of course, the spectacular wheel there just behind me. The London Eye, famous all across the world. What an absolutely awesome evening. I hope you've enjoyed it. Comment down below and let me know your favourite part of tonight's Vlogmas. Which Christmas lights have you liked the most? For me, I think all of it's beautiful, but Covent Garden, just round there, oh, it just gives you them Christmas feels, doesn't it? Absolutely love it. But there we go. I'll see you tomorrow for day number 9 of Vlogmas here on Adventure Sean. And that leaves me with one final thing to say. Happy Vlogmas and see you tomorrow.